All right, it has been uh, all right. It has been almost 2 months since I've posted a video on this channel because I was traveling almost every week, not almost every week, to Gujarat for a client project which I've been working on. It was a huge, demanding project, what we were trying to solve, and we finally did it. I will share some thoughts about that project. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But what I can say is I'm back, and as promised in the last video, that we will start making videos about a lot of creative tools what we use for a daily basis. Even though that's Figma, Photoshop, XD, Illustrator, After Effects, LumaFusion, everything. We will cover everything for you so that you can use those tools in your daily basis to create something new. Um, so our plan is we start with Figma as of now, and we'll share every basic things to some intermediate things to some professional things what we do to make some products out of this. Then we will go into some of the inner depths of the whole knowledge of why we use those tools to design UI design, to design applications for mobiles or desktops or everything. So in this video, we will go and learn about a design tool. How do we use the design tool to make our life easier? How do we use the tool to understand and to create a flow or a prototype or a POC, whatever you say, just to idealize how a product is made. We recommend Figma just because it's very easy to use. Advantages of using Figma is an online cloud tool which can be used across any devices and wherever you are, doesn't matter. It's just open Figma in a Chrome or a web browser and you just have access to the design tool. We used to use Adobe XD. Adobe XD is one of my favorite tools built by Adobe, which is very easy and very clean to understand, but it comes with some of the caveats. The collaboration which the Figma is giving us the power to do is not till up to the mark for Adobe XD. Adobe XD is a cloud install software where you install it on your machine and it is very dependent upon your machine horsepower. That's why XD is right now known to that Adobe has bought Figma. God knows when it will come to the Adobe Creative Cloud sections, because in Adobe Creative Cloud there are much more softwares which I cannot live by daily basis, like Premiere Pro for video editing, for Lightroom for photo editing, Photoshop, Illustrator, Dreamweaver, something, Dimensions. I love Dimensions, but there are certain things I cannot live by Adobe, but there are certain things Adobe needs to fix, which is done by Figma. The collaboration in Figma is superb. The visualizations, the templates, it's very easy to use. You can use the software at any machine horsepower, but it is that cool. In Figma, there is something called FigJam, where you can make some user flows, where you can attach some of your thoughts, attach some of your object styles, what you want in a product, and then you link with some other things and then create a conceptualization flow of how an user will transform or how a product will be used across all levels, right from the login to the landing page to go to the individual sections where the users can see the details of something, anything. On the checkout also, that can also be one of the functions where you can use FigJam in a much more collaborative way. So what matters is the concept. What matters is the thought behind that process. What matters is how the design gonna solve users problem and how it's gonna look the best in this. Design tool doesn't matter, your ideation matters, your thought process matters, your way of solving a problem matters in the product. Is that product making your life much more easier to use? And using that will take help of a tool named Figma and create beautiful products for you. Stay with us and we will share much more videos about Figma and upcoming software so that you can have access to all this with your creative thought process backing it up. See you in the next video.